Word, son. What do you do, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Devon. All right, man. So this is the AGM-42, the gun that I said that I was going to review once I posted that video. I said I was gonna post it the day after I made the Battlefield 5 revive system, but I got tied up with work. You know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? But this is the AGM-42, and the stat should be popping up right about now. Okay, now. All right, now. Okay, now? Oh, now. All right, there we go. Okay, cool. These are the stats for AGM-42, and this is in comparison to the M1A1 carbine because they're literally in the same family because they're semi-automatic rifles. I don't really know how it would compare to the Gewehr 43. You might have to find another video for that one. I wish I did that while I was in here, but oh well, here we are. But the the AGM-42, it's in the same family as the M1A1 carbine. First things first, I will say that it holds 10 and they use stripper clips, and basically, you know, the stripper clips, they hold 5 apiece. So let's just say, for example, if I were to shoot 7, right, and that leaves me with 3, I pop a stripper clip in there, put 5 in there, that leaves me with 8, and then whatever you don't have, whatever is left, you don't load another stripper clip, you load those bullets in manually by yourself. So so that's one thing that you should keep in mind whenever you're in a firefight, you know what I mean? So hopefully you shoot off either all 10 or you shoot off 5, so you pop another stripper clip in there, because once you fire off all of them, it'll just pop 2 stripper clips in there and then it'll be done. But just keep that in mind whenever you're using this rifle. But however, I will say this rifle is very accurate. If you're a person that's very accurate on your targets and you consider yourself a marksman, this is the rifle for you, you know what I mean? I consider myself to be a marksman somewhat because this is like the M1A1 carbine is the only gun that I use, and I'm using it as a point of reference because I literally see this gun as the twin of the M1A1 carbine. The AGM-42 is literally almost a twin, you know what I mean? So I feel like this gun, once you get it at the end of the Tots of War, hopefully y'all pick this up. Hopefully y'all got a chance to get it. I don't know if Battlefield or whoever, I don't know if Battlefield is going to be able to put this back on there so everybody can redeem it or make a challenge for it, or I don't know. But hopefully y'all get a chance to grab this, or they might make it another opportunity for y'all to grab it. But I will say with this gun, you know, you have the same exact similar fire rate with the M1A1 carbine. I'm just saying M1A1 because that's a mouthful. Pause. But it is around the same RPM, I would say. Maybe I might be wrong, but these bullets do go fast. So, you know, unlike the M1A1 carbine, you don't get the full 15. At least when I'm using it, you don't get the full 15. I think it's 12 by default, but I think it's 15 if you extend it. I'm not sure, I don't know, but it's 15 when I use it. But one thing I will say, that these bullets do go fast. So if you're the type of person that tries to spray and pray with this gun, you're gonna be out of luck. Hip firing, forget about it. I don't even hip fire with the M1A1 because it's literally almost a miss almost every time. Like, I highly recommend that you do not hip fire with this weapon because you're going to miss. But however, I will say that I recommend that you use a scope for this weapon, at least a 2-time scope. The iron sight is cool, but it doesn't really give you that full advantage over it. You know, the full advantage, or it doesn't give you the full experience of the AGM. So you know what I mean? I would recommend for you to use a scope, at least a close range scope. That's a 2-time scope. It has a 2-time scope, the iron sight, and then the regular red dot sight, or the reflex scope sight, whatever you want to call it. And then it has a 3-time scope, also the long range scope. So somewhere in this video, you should see me put on the 2-time scope and actually start doing a little bit of damage. And this gameplay that you're seeing right here, this is I think this is the match after I unlocked the AGM. So yeah, this gun is pretty legit, man. I'm hoping everybody got a chance to pick this up. I know I had passed on the sniper rifle that had I think that was what, the 3rd day, I think. Yeah, I think that was like the 3rd day the sniper rifle came out. But I got the Vickers. I didn't get the mask. I didn't get the sniper rifle, but I did get the AGM, which was a pain in the ass to get, man. Oh my god, I spent so much time. And the crazy thing about it is, when I was doing it, I was really like crunched for time. Like, I only had like maybe an hour at best to try to get the gun, you know what I mean? And I played like 2 full matches. The first match we won, but see, I didn't know that the final one meant that you had to win the last round. So I did all the objectives like I was supposed to, but the last one says that when you win the operations, you have to win the last round. So I was like, oh wow. So you can just imagine how hectic that was. But overall, my review of this gun, or at least my experience with it, I liked it. My only downfall with this gun was the fact that, you know, I have a quick trigger finger, especially in situations where it gets tight. I squeeze off rounds like crazy. So my thing is with this gun here is 10 can go by really fast depending on how fast you hit R1 or R2, whatever your preference is. But I tend to squeeze off 10 in like that if I'm in a firefight. You know what I mean? So that's the only drawback to this gun. I think there might be a what's that thing called, a classification? I don't know what you want to call it, but I would call it upgrade. Yeah, it's called upgrade. So you're able to upgrade it. I think you might be able to extend the clip, I'm not sure, or extend the capacity, not really sure. But hopefully if you extend it, it might help you. But like I said, I can go back and look at it because I haven't even played with the gun that long yet to figure out if you could upgrade it to that. But however, 10 does go by pretty fast, so just be on point with your shots and you should be just fine. But I'm gonna go and get up out of here, man. The AGM overall, I say is worth it. If you're accurate, you don't hip fire, you actually put your shots on the money 90% of the time, 95% of the time. It's a good gun, man. I really hope everybody got a chance to get it. If not, you're missing out. But I'm going to get up out of here, shut up, let y'all watch the rest of the clip. I thought this review was going to be a little longer than that, but apparently it's not. So enjoy the rest of the clip. Appreciate all the support, and I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Jay Devon, and I'm signing out. Peace.
Alle Sprengladungen bereit!